Mindrash production.
This is Football Thoughts.
Full-time score: Atletico Bilbao 0, Manchester United 3. Football Heritage comes at it again. What can I say, guys? 3-0 in the first half. When last? When last did you see our club winning a game and leading 3-0 ahead of the first half? We barely scored 2 goals in a game, because we're not a non-scoring team. But 3-0, excellent work, man. I would say, this our fate for the final is sealed. Definitely, it has to be. Unlike Arsenal, man, them. We got three English teams going to a final: Chelsea, potentially Tottenham spot, and potentially Manchester United. Probably Manchester United, and then you get Arsenal. Hey, man, not everybody can win, man. Not everybody can be in the winners' club. You Arsenal fraudulent. You Arsenal waste, man. Let's talk about the game. My back line, bruv, my back line. Yaro, good performance. Lenny's very professional, man. Lenny just keeps it straightforward. You know, the moments in the game where he took a lot of fouls, gave up a lot of, um, you would say, gave up a lot of spacing in that left wing, in that left centre back position. But then he got into the game later on and then started working. Harry Maguire, Maguire Dino, the man them like a right wing Maguire. He's crossing better than Alejandro Garnacho for the whole season, bruv. He said chop, chop, fake shot, turn around, cross, and then looks for Casemiro, blood. What a goal. Listen, I've said this many times. Casemiro still has a lot to offer to this team. Casemiro is our best midfielder and is a game winner. And in games like this, in European nights, he just goes ballistic. I think it's because of his experience with Madrid in European nights, but he's just so used to this pace of the game, tenacity, especially for playing in Europa or in Champions League. But like I said before, guys, we needed the goal. Kas got us the goal, and then it led up to the next 2 goals. Mazarao, I don't like him in the right wing back, but he almost scored a goal today. We could have scored like 4 or 5, including his chance. He put in a shift today, clean sheet, but either way, man, I'm not liking our fullbacks, man. Dogu and Mazarao, they were sloppy, man, especially playing from the back. We cannot play from the back, guys. This team is not suited to play from the back. So in the beginning of the game, we just kept losing possession. Keep losing possession. It was scrappy. It was dirty, But we pulled through. Manuel Ugarte had a horrible game. Got an assist, backheel assist. Somehow, football gods blessed him with that. But overall, horrible game, bro. Almost led to 2 goals in the first few minutes. The guy's shameless, bro. He's always been shameless. But listen, listen, guys. We gotta move on, and we gotta get another center back, center mid for this position, because Manuel Ugarte is a bench rotational player at best. No first touch, no control of the ball. He's just scrappy, but he got the assist. And a lot of fans will ignore his performance because of that assist. But listen, this guy is horrendous. Bruno Fernandes, 2 goals. First goal is a penalty, and we know Bruno is never missing a penalty. I've never seen. It's been a minute since I've seen this guy miss a penalty. Second goal, took it very well, nicely composed. And overall, that first half, we held the game down. We held the game down, but we just couldn't continue that run in the second half. I felt like we could have scored 3 goals against this team. This team is not that good. Atletico Bilbao not that really good, man. They were they got the best defensive record in La Liga, but we thumped them up 3-0, blood. So I don't know who came up with this statistic of they got the best defense in the league, but listen, we're Manchester United, guy. We're Manchester United. We fucked them up in that first half. We just couldn't continue in the second half because what? We lacked that attack, guys. We lacked that attack. We lacked that attack outlet that will bury teams. And in situations like this, I don't want us to go into the second leg just sitting deep and just relaxing. We need to score at least the first two goals in the second leg to at least give them no hope of coming back. I know Spurs conceded at home. I know Spurs conceded, so if they were to bottle it, it would be them in that second leg. But I don't see it. Maybe it's gonna be a United and Spurs final, and we will win that final. Believe me. Hoyland, I ain't gonna talk about Hoyland. He did what he did. Trash. Garnacho, trash again. Got that first goal, which was offside. If he was if he ran a bit too, if he ran like sooner rather than like rushing that run, we would have been 1-0 up very early. But I ain't gonna brag about that. I'm just happy Ahmad came on. He's back. De Ligt is back. Mason Mount is horrendous. This is the worst number 7 I've ever seen grace my football club. I never want to see this guy next season. I'm gonna ignore him. Kobe Maino's back. So listen, we got a good decent amount of rotational players for the second leg and the final. So listen, people, this Europa's ours. I'm telling you now, I'm manifesting it into the universe. This Europa is ours. But until next time, people, this is Record TV. I love this game.